I'm Mike.
I'm Levi.
And this is
The Van Dyke Show.
Welcome back, episode 11.
Big double digits.
Got my sidekick back with me. Pretty hyped about that. I mean, he ain't the sidekick. He's mostly the star of the show anyways. So,
We're back.
We're back. We'll be running it up now. I mean, we kind of skipped last week. Levi had some stuff going on. We were a little bit busy, but in college football world, there really wasn't nothing that good besides the Colorado State game, which I wasn't expecting that. I thought Colorado was going to go out there and dominate, but hats off to Colorado State coming in like ready to go, ready for that slugfest, ready to go. I mean, there for a minute, 8 minutes left in the game, they punted that to the 2-yard line. I thought they were going to win.
Looked over.
And then
even an OT, they went right down, scored real quick.
And then OT was Schrader went Brady mode.
Yep. That's all he was thinking, I guess.
That's all he was thinking. I mean, he's good.
Nah, he's good for sure. You see, Dion said he's not going to go to the draft because, he don't want to be behind Caleb Williams.
Which is kind of crazy to say because, I mean, right now, I would rather have Schrader over Drake May. And I mean, Michael Penix is the one that's kind of flying under the radar. I think he's really good, too.
I agree. Michael Penix has been good since he was at Indiana.
Mm-hmm. And that they blew out Michigan State last week.
Yep.
So, but yeah, that was pretty much it. NFL, I mean,
it's still new. It's a young season.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's still 16 weeks left.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot to go.
When the Chiefs are 1-1, you know it's nothing to be worried about.
Right.
So,
but I said we go hop back to college. We got big week of college, so happy we didn't miss this week.
Yep.
I mean, we got 16 ranked games. I mean, we can maybe go 7 with another one because I feel like Clemson should be ranked a little bit, but
not after that loss.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
loss to Duke was ugly.
Duke was rough. It was rough. I mean, not good. But let's hop in right now. You got number 19 Colorado heading up to Eugene. I'll let you talk about it first, and then let's see what you got. To 12:30 kickoff our time, so it'll be about
2:30 most of the world.
Yeah,
2:30.
Not bad.
But to be honest, I'm gonna have to take Oregon. If I'm Oregon, I'm running a crossing route every single play of the game. Last week, the amount of crossing routes and drag routes that Colorado State ran and just abused Colorado's defense. When Shiloh came up to Dion and said, "Hey, we gonna go out there first," and he said, "Y'all ain't stopped nothing all day." I know Schrader's gonna go score. That was facts.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
College football.
I mean, it was not a bad decision. He put the pressure on Colorado State.
Yeah.
But didn't they fuck up? Wasn't it supposed to be?
I feel like in the double overtime they might have changed the rules, but I feel like whoever gets the ball
first gets it.
Whoever gets the ball second goes first in the next
OT.
overtime.
That's what I thought.
But they didn't do that. They went first both times, but it didn't matter. But
now I'm gonna definitely take Oregon just because I think they're gonna be abused on defense without Travis Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's as big as a problem without him on offense.
Right.
Because people like Horn and number 10, he's going to go out and ball.
Oh, yeah, Weaver.
Yep, and then Edwards, hell of a running back.
Yep, and then, I mean, you still got number 6, Dawson, he's good. The tight end, Michael, 87.
Yeah, I don't know. He had a big OT. Big OT.
But he was balling after Travis Hunter went out. This is a tough one for me because Bo Nix, quarterback for Oregon, he really has not won a big game.
For sure.
I mean, even go back to his Auburn days, he never beat an Alabama. I really don't think he beat Ole Miss. I'm not sure on that, but I don't really remember it. I think Matt Corral probably beat him a couple years.
It's tough.
I mean, it comes down to this: is Colorado going to be able to stop Oregon's run game?
I agree with that.
And that's where I'm kind of basing it out right now.
I feel like if the crowd gets going.
I'm not betting against Schrader Sanders. I mean, I think they'll be able to put up points if Oregon wants to put up points with them. And I'm going to take Colorado. I know the spread's plus 21. So, I mean, they're giving no respect to Colorado after a rivalry game that was close. So I think that's kind of moving the numbers a little bit. But, yeah, I'm going to rock Deion Sanders. I don't think it's done yet.
If the crowd gets going, though,
gets going, they better be careful.
That's going to be tough. But college atmosphere is different than the NFL.
100%. It's hard to win on the road, but if Schrader really said he's going to go Brady mode and then he went down to 1, I'm not going to bet against that guy.
Respect. Nah,
so
I see that.
I am going to take Colorado, and you know what? If I'm betting on that game, I'm probably going to take the 21 points just to be safe.
I think it'll be a close game, but I don't think Colorado's defense will be able to stop the run game, and I think that Oregon can control the clock.
Yeah, I mean, Oregon averages 200 yards on the ground.
Bro, Bo Nix got so much experience. He's been in college since I was 12.
Yeah, he's been out there for a while.
So.
And it's just hard because he hasn't won a really big game that I can remember.
It's understandable.
And it's Oregon's head coach's second year there, so... No, first year.
Yep.
It's Cristobal's first year at Miami, so it's... I think the only reason that's saving Oregon's season is Bo Nix.
I agree.
Being there, a veteran quarterback who knows the system still, but... Yeah, I'm still fucking going with Colorado.
I don't know.
Got to.
I don't know, man.
Dion. He said, we coming, we here.
So. They already almost got as many wins as they projected. Shit.
Yeah, we only gave him 3.
Yeah.
So, next game, another... let's top on this. We're about to hop into another Pac-12 game. Pac-12's best conference of college football right now. Best conference right now.
Right now?
Right now.
I don't know. Like,
SEC,
well-rounded?
Yes. Most ranked team, most competitive is definitely the Pac-12.
Yeah, for sure. Even though
it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah. So
you might as well be competitive.
The last year, yeah. So we got another Pac-12 game, another ranked game. We got UCLA heading up to over to Utah, and you check Cam Rising is playing, correct?
I think he's playing. He said likely.
Cam Rising's playing. I'm hopping on Utah.
If he's not playing, I'm taking UCLA. Yep. Cam Rising's playing Utah.
I definitely think if he's not out there, Utah's kind of skated by against Baylor. Yep. That was a really close game. Kind of came down to the wire.
Freshman QB
for UCLA. I think his last name is Moore. He's a dude though. He'll go out there. He'll put up some points. I love Utah's running game.
Yeah, for sure.
They have 2 really good running backs, and then they have that other quarterback, not Barnes. I think it's Johnson. He comes in, he kind of runs the read option and stuff like that.
Yep.
But their running back, who used to be a quarterback, then transitioned into a running back, that dude is so good.
Yeah, for sure.
He's good. Honestly, I really want to look up his name because I think he's going to be a guy in the NFL. So we're both going Utah.
Yep.
Next one's a big one. Going into SEC, you got number 15 Ole Miss versus number 13 Alabama.
And Bama, right?
And Bama and Jalen.
Milroe starting.
He is starting.
It's tough. If Milroe wasn't starting, I would take Ole Miss. They look good against Tulane.
Yep.
I think they looked really good. They came
Jackson
back.
Dart's a good quarterback.
Jackson Dart's really good. That's the only reason I want to pick Ole Miss in this game. But I can't see Alabama losing 2 home games in 1 year.
No, going down to 1 and 2.
Already losing to Texas at home. I don't see him losing another home game. I mean, Saban's gonna coach his team up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think he's the best coach in college football anymore.
No.
But he's still a damn good coach. Alabama's a damn good program. I want to take Ole Miss because Jackson Dart, but
I really do.
I just can't bet against Bama at home.
And Bama. Nick Saban said something on the Pat McAfee show yesterday that Lane Kiffin kind of changed the way Alabama's offense is. And he gave them that respect because that is when they kind of went to a more traditional what everybody else is doing type of offense.
Spread type deal.
So he's gonna be fucking ready to shut it down.
Oh, for sure.
So he's locked in, he's ready, he knows what he has to do. So I'm gonna go Bama, and the main reason is because Jalen Milroe is starting. I mean, he had some costly plays against Texas.
But he also had some really good
throws. He also has some really good throws, and he is explosive. So
the fact he didn't get put in last week, I think he's ready to just have a game.
That and he was still cheering his teammates up on the sideline. He wasn't pouting and nothing like that. So
it was good to see. He's a good teammate.
Yep, exactly. And I think Bama's defense will be ready.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they won the game last week.
Yep, Nick Saban will be ready. So both going Bama there also.
Yeah, for sure.
This is another good one here. Back to the Pac-12. We got number 14 Oregon State versus number 21 Washington State.
And at Washington State. I don't know. That's tough.
Cameron Ward's a great quarterback for Washington State.
He
mean,
is.
He's thrown for 900 yards. He's got 9 touchdowns. He leads the team in rushing. The dude's pretty much done everything. I mean, they kicked the crap out of Colorado State week 1, and that was a tough game for Colorado. But on the flip side of that, you got DJ Ungule. He's been doing really good at Oregon State.
Yep.
But from what I've seen and what I've watched for Washington State, I mean, he's a dude.
Yeah,
he's for a quarterback in college football, I mean, he's doing everything that college football you can do. You can run away from people. You can run around and make plays. So going Washington State, I think it'll get going there. I mean, it'll be a 6:00 start for that game. So
It's tough.
It'll be a night game there, and I think it's gonna be high scoring. It's gonna be up there in probably the 40s or high 30s.
That's a tough game. I want to say Washington State, but I think with DJ transferring, I think like this year is his year to prove that like Clemson, it wasn't his fault at Clemson.
Right.
So I'm gonna take DJ. It's his first big game, you could say. So I'm gonna take Oregon State in this one, even though it's on the road. I think DJ
hostile environment.
It's college football.
Yep.
But I think DJ has something to prove this year. I think he's gonna go get it done out in Washington State.
I agree. Well, I don't agree. He doesn't.
I was gonna say what?
But I mean, I think he's gonna play good.
It's a good take.
Yeah, I do definitely think he's gonna play good. It's gonna be a good game
for sure.
I mean, that game. I mean, all these games I really hope are good games.
Yeah.
I mean,
if I
can get an OT game out of one of these, I'll be hype.
Yep.
We're going to go number 24, Iowa, heading into a real hostile environment. They're doing the whiteout this week at Penn State, number 7. I'm going Penn State.
Yeah, the whiteout game, it's hard to win there.
Their freshman quarterback, he's looked like the real deal for Penn State. I know that they got Cade McNamara for Iowa now, the transfer.
Yep.
But
Iowa hasn't looked great.
The thing with Iowa is how many points are they going to score?
They haven't looked great.
Their defense would be good. I'm not going to say nothing about that, but
just putting up points.
And then Singletary, the running back for Penn State, he's explosive. He's super good also. I say Penn State wins by 10 plus, maybe 14, honestly.
Yeah, I think this is like
it's going to be wild there. It's going to be hopping there.
Yeah, for sure. If that hostile of an environment.
Oh yeah, it might be the most in college football.
For sure. Penn State's going to come out ready.
That whiteout is they're ready to go.
That's a game I'd want to attend.
Oh yeah,
I'd be wearing black or something.
Oh yeah, yeah, whiteout Ohio State game.
Yeah, be wearing red.
Yeah, definitely. But that's gonna be a good game. Well, I think it's gonna be a good game to see the environment of how much more college football is better than the NFL.
I got Penn State by 14.
Yeah, I think they're gonna dog walk them. And we got a big one here.
Yep.
We have a big one here to talk about.
Game of the week.
Yeah, definitely game of the week. This is a big game for both teams. You got number 6, the Ohio State, heading to South Bend, Indiana, and going against number 9, Notre Dame.
Tough game.
This is tough to call because Sam Hartman has been doing amazing things since he's been at Notre Dame.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, he was very good at Wake Forest. Yep. I mean, the only reason I tuned into Wake Forest was to watch Sam Hartman play.
He's on the QB show, right?
Yeah.
Or not, like whatever it was.
Yeah,
that Justin Fields and all them on.
Yeah. I mean, he broke he's got a piece of his rib that he wears as a necklace or his collarbone from when he broke that because it was like an extra growth. The guy, he's good though.
Yeah,
he's a really good quarterback. I mean, honestly, any school is lucky to get him as a transfer.
No, for sure, yeah.
So for him to go up there to Notre Dame, I mean, he's really done some things. A running back, Estime, he's a big back. He's hard to bring down.
Yeah, he is.
He's definitely going to look for contact. He's not going to shy away from it.
He'll have 50 yards after contact.
Oh, easy. Easy, definitely. But, this game, in my personal opinion, comes down to Ohio State's defense being fucking physical.
I don't know about that. I think the defense has looked great this year.
The defense has been great.
I think it comes down to can Kyle McCord put the damn ball in the end zone.
I agree with that too. But when we lose to Michigan,
it's physicality.
It's because we're not fucking physical.
Last year wasn't that. Last year we gave up 16 deep fucking balls that were touchdowns.
Yeah, that's also true. But, they still had some big run games.
But also, their running back didn't play last year.
Yeah, and we still lost because of Donovan Edwards.
Yep.
But the defense can be ready. I'm sorry. The defense has been ready all year.
Yep.
You got Tommy Eichenberg. That man's going to be ready. You got Steel Chambers. That man's going to be ready. You got Denzel Burke locking shit down all year. You got JTT coming off the edge. You have tough. Jack Sawyer coming off the edge. You got Big Mike Hall, defensive tackle. Defense is going to be fucking ready.
Defense is ready.
And they better set the tone.
They're going to shut up the media.
It's going to be a hostile environment.
For sure.
Hostile environment. And Kyle McCord looked good last week.
He did.
It is Western Kentucky. I don't want to say nothing bad about them.
Put up points.
Find your guys. Find old Marv out there. Find Amir Abuka.
This is gonna be Abuka's week. I think Marv's gonna get so many double teams. I think it's gonna be Abuka's week because he didn't really did much all year.
No, he just had 2 short touchdowns last week.
I think this week he's gonna have a big game.
And don't sleep on Cade Stover and Julian Fleming. Former 5-star Trayvon Henderson. You got Chip Trainum, the transfer from ASU.
Yep.
And Mayan Williams.
It's literally the 49ers with Brock Purdy. Can Purdy get the ball to the athletes?
Exactly. So, spread's 3. I got Ohio State covering. And I never take Ohio State in the spread because it's so hard for them to cover. Because normally it's like 30s.
Yeah.
But I think Ohio State shows them, and Ryan Day lets them know we ain't fucking losing these games no more.
We lose this game, Ryan Day's time might be up.
Which is crazy because he's only lost like 7 times.
But we're Ohio State.
We expect championships.
We expect championships. I mean, we got hoed in one when it was a fumble, or it was it wasn't a fumble, incomplete pass. My fucking ass
against Clemson. Yeah,
that was bullshit.
We'd have beat Bama that year.
Should have won last year.
Should have won last year too. So I mean, let's go. Time is now. I mean, Kyle McCord, you've been there. You watched C.J. Stroud.
Yep.
You got Brian Hartline calling the plays. Like, they'll be ready.
I could see him getting benched this week. Halftime,
Devin Brown.
Devin Brown comes in, wins the game.
But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Kyle McCord's gonna be locked in.
We'll see.
I mean, that deep ball he hit Marv on last week was nice. Throw. So I think he'll be ready. He better be fucking ready.
Yeah, if not, I'll be pissed.
Yeah, I'll be pretty upset with this one.
Yeah, for sure. We lose this game, might as well.
You better win out, and you lose this game, I don't know how you're gonna beat Michigan.
Nope. This is gonna be our physicality test.
You better wake up. It's time. They're lucky this game wasn't week 1, or we would have already lost.
Lost for sure.
Definitely. But I think back to the defense side they got to get pressure on Sam Hartman.
Oh damn! Yeah,
they can't let him just stand back there and dice it up.
He'll dice us up. We don't get pressure.
We got Denzel Burke locked down. I mean, you got Latham Ransom back there locked down. So secondary will be all right, but you can't give them all day to pass.
Can't give anyone all day to pass.
That's understandable. And we have a couple more honorable mentions here. I mean, you got. I think this should be a ranked game personally. You have number 4 Florida State, who almost shit the bed last week and blew a game to Boston College when they were up 31-10. Yeah, barely held on to that. 29-31.
Yeah, 31.
Almost blew that one. And then you got Clemson. I mean, they're going to Clemson, so it's going to be a hostile environment.
Florida State by 10.
Florida State better wake up. If they finish that game that they did last week against Boston College, they will end up losing this game.
Florida State by 10.
Clemson's in shambles right now. I've never seen them this.
Dabo don't know what to do.
The last couple years, it has not been good there.
Yeah, Dabo did not know
and I
what
know
to do.
They tried to blame everything on DJ, but DJ goes to Oregon State. They're ranked number 14 in the country. So it's not on him. I honestly, I mean, people might not agree with this, but I don't know his name. But losing the defense, Venables.
Oh, the
defense coordinator from Clemson. Losing him to Oklahoma, I feel like has made a huge difference for Clemson football, not having him there. Look at Oklahoma. Yeah, they're ranked.
So. I don't think the head coach has a lot to do with it, to be honest.
No.
I think the head coach gets too much credit.
Yeah. But I definitely think, I mean, they fell off ever since they've lost him. It's been 2 years, and they've fallen off. So I think that's been kind of kept under the radar.
Yeah,
because, I mean, Oklahoma's been killing people.
You know, I agree for sure.
Yep. Another, I think it's a good game. Both teams are 3-0. You got BYU, quarterback Caden Slovis, transfer from USC. Then he went to Pitt. Playing against KU and Jaden Daniels.
I like Jaden Daniels, bro.
I like Jaden Daniels, too.
They got the dual quarterback, too.
And, you know, people were KU was rolling last year until Jaden Daniels got hurt, and then
he still won Big 12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and then Bean had to come in, but Bean ain't in at every down, kind of slinging around, kind of quarterback. He's more of your option type guy.
Didn't they move him? They moved him to receiver, right?
I think he plays both. But then I mean they still got Devontae Neal back there as their running back. He's explosive too, and you know good for Kansas.
Yeah, no, dude,
they were bad for so long.
They were so bad.
We would just root for them just to see if they'd get a
one
win.
Game. Yeah, it was their only hope was beating K-State last game of the year.
K-State, or if they played at FCS school, that was their only chances. And a couple years ago, they lost to FCS. Coastal Carolina.
Yeah.
So good for KU. I mean, Jaden Daniels, he came on the map.
Yeah, no, he's a dog.
When he went into Austin and beat the University of Texas.
Yep.
That was his first game starting.
Yeah. I'm not.
In overtime.
I'm taking Kansas in this one.
I am too. I'm definitely
I like
Jaden
Daniels.
I think they're gonna be rocking out there in Lawrence.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like they're thinking that's a basketball game. That's how packed that place is gonna be.
I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest. First time they've been 3-0 in a minute. It's gonna be popping.
It was a big game last year against TCU.
Yep.
I mean they're battling for the Big 12 until he got hurt in that game, and then after that game it was kind of over. The season was kind of over.
It's good to see the program doing good though.
I mean, but their bowl game was good against Arkansas last year. It went down to like what? 2 or 3 overtimes. Yeah, that was a good ass game too.
Yeah.
And we got another one, sleeper. I think you got Arkansas. You got KJ Jefferson going to Death Valley, LSU. LSU is such a hard place to play, though.
It is, yeah. Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. I mean, they're going to be ready to go.
For sure.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Urban Meyer said it was the hardest place he's ever had to play.
Yeah, I think he did say that in Swamp Kings, right?
Yep. So I'm going to go LSU just based off what Urban Meyer said, but I do think that could be a good game. I mean, KJ Jefferson's a veteran quarterback in that SEC, but their passing game struggles. I mean, they like to run him on a lot of QB powers and options and stuff like that, but I don't think they're going to be able to do that against LSU.
I'm going to take LSU, but I think it's going to be a down-to-the-wire type game. I think they might pull away in the fourth, but I think it's going to be competitive all the way up to like the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think that'll be definitely be a good game. I mean, I'm hyped for this week.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I mean, this is a good week for college football. You're going to learn a lot about some teams. I mean, think you have 2, 4, 6 teams in the Pac-12 that are all undefeated playing each other this week.
Yeah, that's crazy. Pac-12 competitive this year.
Mm-hmm. Which is good.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
it usually isn't very competitive.
The one that hurts the most, I wish Travis Hunter was out there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I wanted to see that because I wanted to see. I mean, because he's out next week versus USC too.
Yep.
That's what kind of sucks. But they still got Schrader. So
yeah,
I mean that's a quarterback.
Let's see if he's gonna go Brady mode.
We'll find out. And if he does, then that's gonna be a huge game next week.
Oh, definitely. Even if he doesn't, it's still gonna be a good
game. Yeah. Hop in. Anything else to add? I think college football. That's pretty much it.
That's it for college football. It's a big week.
Big week.
The rankings gonna change a bunch.
Oh yeah.
Rankings not gonna be the same.
No.
I bet you either Ohio State or Notre Dame hops up into the top 4.
They better.
Whoever wins that game.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Notre Dame should. I mean, Ohio State's 6, so they should.
Yeah.
Either one of those teams should hop in the top 4.
I agree.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what, you got Georgia, Michigan, Texas?
Yep.
Where's USC, 5 or 4?
I think they're 5.
Who's 4?
Pretty sure it's Texas, right?
I thought Texas was 3.
Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Michigan ain't playing nobody yet.
No. They play Rutgers this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. NFL, I mean, there's been some big injuries since last time we talked.
Definitely.
I mean,
prayers up to Nick Chubb, man.
Yeah, for real, that's terrible.
Same knee from college, similar injury.
Yeah, it was first year in the NFL.
Prayers up to that guy.
Yeah.
No, at Georgia.
Yeah, and he hurt it. He
hurt it at Georgia.
Yeah, and he hurt it. He hurt a knee in the NFL when he got tackled on the sideline. His leg flipped over. But yeah, prayers up to Nick Chubb. Even Aaron Rodgers, bro. I was so hyped for Aaron Rodgers. Even the Jets being in the Dolphins division, dude. I was ready. I wanted to see that man just go say "fuck you" to the whole league.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because that's kind of how it was. Because he was written off that he was just doesn't want to be in Green Bay, and then, well, no, you didn't draft him a fucking wide receiver.
You drafted Jordan Love,
at all. So I was hyped for that. I mean, I was hyped for Garrett Wilson. That kind of kills my offensive player of the year. Because he ain't going to get those targets like what he's going to get with
literally said, sorry, kid.
Yeah. I mean,
Aaron Rodgers knew.
Yeah, he knew.
Zach Wilson's good, but
he was not a
Aaron
4-time
Rodgers,
NFL MVP,
Super Bowl
champion, first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed when I seen that.
It's good to see. Happened. It's good to see that he's still trying to be involved, wants to come back. I don't see Aaron Rodgers going out like that.
Oh no, he's coming back.
No, for sure.
He said he's coming back.
He's gonna come back, play a year, and then go to Minnesota.
Yeah,
he might do the whole Brett Favre deal.
I mean, that's the only thing he's got left.
Do the whole Brett Favre deal.
Well, I think if he goes to Minnesota with old Jay Jetta, I think he goes to the Super Bowl. But Brett Favre didn't.
I think Jay Jetta wants out.
He might.
I think he wants out.
Okay, since we're talking about this, Vikings lose this week, right? Hypothetically speaking.
0-3.
0-3 start. Do they ship Kirk to the Jets and just tank for Caleb Williams? I mean, you get Caleb Williams, Jordan Addison, Jay Jetta. I don't think they're going to do that, though. I think the Vikings are going to win this week against the Chargers.
I think they're too competitive to do that.
They're not going to do that. I mean, dude, right now they're one game out of first place in their division.
Yeah, exactly. Their division, I see the Lions losing this week.
Yeah, that's good for the Falcons.
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, if Amon-Ra St. Brown don't play.
Yes, he's out. That's a big loss for their whole offense.
Even at Ford Field.
They just lost at Ford Field.
I don't think it matters. I think they should be 0-2. They should have lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah, they should have, yeah.
The Lions are getting a lot of hype that I don't think.
They need to pump the brakes a little bit.
Yep.
They're not the brand new Lions yet.
They're not. Jared Goff looks really good, though.
Yes, he does. I mean, he had that streak going for no passes without an interception. He throws a pick six, first play of the game.
He looks good, though.
Yeah, he does. I guess we'll hop into the first slate of games then. We got the Colts at the Ravens. As of right now, I think Anthony Richardson is out.
He's out.
He is out?
Yep.
So I'm going the Ravens.
Yeah, for sure. If I have to bet one game that's going to win that week, I'm taking the Ravens.
I mean, is Minshew Mania really a thing or no?
I don't think it matters.
I don't either. I don't.
OBJ out, don't matter.
Yeah, I seen this thing on the Ravens, like the last time a team, like an opposing team, like that's not in the division, has scored a touchdown. It was like 5 games ago.
I got the Ravens.
I do too. I got the Ravens also. This is actually a toss-up game for me here. You got Titans and Browns.
Kareem Hunt ain't ready yet to play, in my opinion.
He better be. I mean,
I don't think he's going to get all the snaps.
No, Jerome Ford's going to get some snaps. But, I mean, let's not talk about the running back. Watson's kind of looked like shit.
He's played some tough defenses.
I mean, the first game was a rain fest, so that's kind of hard to judge.
And then you play
the Steelers,
at Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the Steelers, with a backup right tackle.
He has looked like shit, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't been, like... For what they traded away and how much they paid him, we have not seen the Houston Texans, Deshaun
Watson.
Not yet. I mean, I would at least give him a couple more games before you kind of talk crazy, but he has not looked very good.
Their defense looks good.
The defense looked good. Jim Schwartz has really changed that whole defense. I mean, he's putting Myles Garrett wherever he wants. He's letting him do hezzies above the guard and the center.
He's letting him do crossovers.
Yeah,
before.
it's great. He's crossing over, doing hezzies. Like, yeah. Jim Schwartz knows what the fuck he's doing. I don't understand why that guy has not been a defensive coordinator more.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not a good head coach, but he's a good defensive coordinator.
Well, that's a lot of coaches, though. A lot of coaches are just better at being primarily. And look at Dan Quinn.
Yep, exactly. Terrible. Well, not terrible.
He was a decent head coach.
He brought us to a Super Bowl.
Yes, but
should have won us a Super Bowl. But Kyle Shanahan's a piece of shit.
Yes, he let his foot off.
Devontae Freeman don't know how to block. Apparently.
Yeah, that sack fumble.
And Matt Ryan takes a sack on 3rd down instead of kicking a field goal, which would have put it away.
Yep.
So I don't want to talk about that Super Bowl. That's still tough times in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But that being said,
you going Titans or Browns?
Titans had a big win last week.
Yep.
D-Hop ain't practiced all week. Taking the Browns.
Mike Vrabel is gonna have them boys ready to fucking go.
I'm taking the Browns.
I'm going Mike Vrabel, the Ohio State guy.
Don't matter.
Picking you. Derrick Henry's gonna go crazy.
Taking the Titans?
Taking the Titans.
I can't.
They're gonna go up there and go 2-1.
I don't know. I can't see that happening.
See it happening.
I just see the Browns. I think Watson has a bounce back week. I think that the defense is going to put them in good spots.
I mean, their offense looked horrible after Nick Chubb got hurt.
Defense is going to put them in good spots.
I mean, they should have won last week.
They should have.
The Steelers' defense scored.
They could have needed the ball every damn play instead of taking the sack fumble for a touchdown, and they would have won.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going Titans, though. Going Titans with Mike Vrabel. He'll have them ready to go. I have more faith in Vrabel than Kevin Stefanski at this point.
I want to pick the Browns. I want to pick the Titans to toss up. It's a game I wouldn't bet on.
No.
I'm going to take the Browns.
All right, you're going Browns. Another big game here. We got the Russell Wilson Broncos versus Tua and the Miami Dolphins. To be fair, Russell Wilson has not looked that bad. He's looked better than what he has looked last year.
He can't let him go 0-3.
He can't let them go 3.
Must-win game.
They're going 0-3.
Must-win game for the Broncos.
0-3. Vic Fangio has that Dolphins defense going. Mike McDaniel's doing whatever he fucking feels like out there. He'll run it. He'll run it right down your throat, Belichick. Okay, here goes Mostert for 45 for a touchdown. And you want to play man coverage versus Tyreek Hill, he's gonna go right by you. So what do you want us to do? Tua's been so on point. The guy's only been hit 4 times this year. Four times.
Must-win games for the Broncos, and they're gonna lose by 20.
Yeah. I'd say the spread was 6.5, and I would bet on the Dolphins to cover that. Because one, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, home.
It's the first Dolphins home game.
Sun's gonna be beating on them.
Sun's gonna be beating on them. It's gonna be hot. They're gonna be over there dying like the Bills almost did a couple years ago. It's gonna be hot, especially from that 6,000 elevation in Denver all the way to 100 feet above sea level in South Beach.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. Definitely
Dolphins
Miami.
covering the spread.
Yep. Next one, we got the Pats versus the Jets. The Jets have lost the last 14 games to the Patriots.
And they're going to end that streak this week.
Ooh.
Zach Wilson's going to go out and hand the ball off to Breece Hall.
Yeah, he better.
And Breece Hall is going to get the touches he deserves. He's better than Dalvin Cook. And they wasted money signing Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, they gave him a lot. Maybe that's why a lot of play. People didn't want him.
They wasted money signing him. I don't think Dalvin Cook's the guy anymore.
I mean, he had no training camp.
I don't care. I
want to
think
see what he does. Guy. No, he's not. Between those two, no. Breece Hall is better. I just want to see what he does. Like
Zach Wilson's got something to prove, bro.
You know what? I don't think it's fair. Everybody's just like saying, "Oh, go get a quarterback. Go get a quarterback." I mean, they played the Dallas Cowboys, dude, last week.
The Cowboys look good.
The Cowboys, if Trayvon Diggs did not tear his ACL yesterday, the Cowboys would have the best defense in football.
I agree.
And might be one of the best teams, but that's a huge loss for them.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, they're lucky they signed Stephon Gilmore.
If not, it'd be rough.
It would not be good for that secondary.
He plays a lot of slot.
Oh, yeah, he does. But that is a huge loss for the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Jets over the Pats. I think their defense, bro. The Jets' defense is really good.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong; they got smacked last week.
But that's not fair. I'm not gonna count that game.
At home, MetLife Stadium.
Yep.
Divisional game that matters.
Yep.
Jets will go
2-0 in the division. They win this
get it
game.
done.
You know,
Robert Saleh will have them ready to play.
I agree with that. I was leaning Pats, but the way the Dolphins just did whatever they really wanted on offense, especially running the ball. And the Jets are going to go out there, they're going to run the ball, they're going to get to their play action stuff.
Their defense is going to put them in good
I think
spots.
they're going to put Zach Wilson in a better position this week than what they did last week.
I agree.
To win a football game.
You don't got to block Micah Parsons every play.
No, but I mean they got to realize like they don't have Aaron Rodgers anymore.
They don't.
So you need to do what suits Zach Wilson, not what suits Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
I mean that offense is gone. You need to run the ball and you need to run your play action game, and that way you can open stuff up for Zach Wilson and don't let him take 5 drop back passes and get sacked.
Yep.
Because that's what's going to happen.
He panics.
So you need to put him in a position to win. And last week they did not do that.
No, Nathaniel Hackett, I blame last week on you.
Yes, I do too.
I don't blame it on Zach Wilson.
No.
I don't think you had the offense ready to go.
No. So
I got the Pats this week. I got the Jets this week.
So do I. I think the defense will be ready. Saleh will have them ready. And the Jets have more people on offense that's going to make plays, vice versa. The Patriots.
No, for sure. You could dump it down, Garrett Wilson, let him go.
Yep.
I mean, Breece Hall is going to bust a couple long runs, and I guess Dalvin Cook's going to.
And the Patriots are hurt in the secondary.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, they have Jonathan Jones out, and the other Jones is out. He tore his labrum.
Yep.
So, yeah, going Jets. You got the 2-1.
Ooh, this is a big game.
1-1 Bills versus the 2-0 Commanders.
In Washington.
In Washington, yes.
Is Sam Howell that guy?
I don't know, but I know that they haven't fixed the poop pipes yet at that stadium. So you better be careful out there, Bills Mafia. Because you see what the Bills player and the Bills fan did last week?
Yes.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Yeah, that's
outrageous. But yeah, I'm going, this is a tough game. Eric Bieniemy's, they had a big comeback last week against the Broncos, down 21-3. Defense got going, didn't fold.
It's a tough one.
Tough one here. I'm going Bills, though. I mean, Josh Allen looked good last week. If Josh Allen can play like that, that's a team to definitely be reckoned with in the AFC. I mean, he wasn't turning the ball over, wasn't forcing anything. It's going to come down to if that D-line for the Commanders start getting to him. With Chase Young. Chase Young looked good last week, too. And Montez Sweat. They got, Jonathan Allen over there, too. So, yeah, I'm definitely going Bills.
I'm taking the Commanders.
Okay. I like it.
This is my upset this week.
Upset of the week.
This is my upset of the week. I think Sam Howell goes out there. I think he's getting more comfortable.
He is.
I think Eric Bieniemy is going to have him ready to go out the gate. I think B-Rob's going to run all over him. And to be honest, Josh Allen's going to make a couple costly turnovers.
If he does, then
I think he's going to have a tough interception, like Emmanuel Forbes or something. And in my opinion, it's going to be
sack fumble?
Low-scoring type game. I think like a 24-21. Commanders escape with a game-winning field goal.
Joey Sly?
That's my upset of the week.
Okay.
I'm not sold on the Bills yet.
Okay. I'll let you go with the next one.
All right, Falcons at Detroit. I'm taking the Falcons. We look like we have the best run game in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Bijan Robinson was the correct pick.
Mm-hmm.
He will be a 90 in Madden next year. Because
he should be now.
He should be now. I mean, him and McCaffrey are the only two guys that have 250 total scrimmage yards or something like that. Maybe Tyreek, but
yeah, that's different.
But running back wise, And you got to stop Tyler Algier, too. It's like a thunder-lightning type combo.
Yeah.
It really is.
It
I
is.
mean, you get in the red zone, Algier is going to punch it in. You get in open space. I mean, last week, the Packers had us on 4th down a couple times, and Bijan made a guy miss to get the first down.
You know what? Shout out to old Artie Smith.
Yes.
Just showing how big his balls are going for it. Like, no, I trust in my team getting this 1 yard. Yeah, getting a first down. Nah, I definitely agree with that.
Artie Smith is really good. Penny needs to chill out.
I know. Penny needs to calm down. I don't want to yell in the mic to yell at her, so I'm not going to.
Artie Smith, he's good.
They trust his
team.
He's
a good coach.
Defense has been good. I mean, they shut down Jordan Love in the second half. Oh, in the fourth quarter.
The defense is good,
yes.
To be honest. I mean, I think Jeff Okudah comes back this week against his former team. Amon-Ra St. Brown don't play. It's a big loss, them losing David Montgomery. Jahmyr Gibbs is good,
yes,
but he's not a Bijan Robinson.
Yes. Artie Smith's first year last year or second?
Second.
So a lot of those games last year, like that Packers game, they would have lost.
Oh, last year for sure.
So to see the growth in that team and like him as a coach in general and like going for it on those 4th downs.
Yep.
Hats
he's
off
more
to
confident.
him.
Yeah,
hats off to him. Like, he believes in his team. Desmond Ritter's not going to do nothing to give the game away.
Last week he almost did. He almost threw 3 picks last week. He got lucky through one.
Yes. I mean, the one to Jair
that was
been
in hands.
That was a pick 6.
He almost threw 3 last week.
Yeah, that was a pick 6 that Jair dropped.
But hey, shout out to Drake London.
Yeah, getting going finally. They still need to find Kyle Pitts though.
We find Jonnu Smith more than Kyle Pitts.
That's the Tennessee guy coming over.
And that's I really don't mind it, man. If we're winning games, I don't care if Kyle Pitts produces.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
I wouldn't re-sign him though.
No, wow, he's gonna leave. He's gonna go somewhere. They're gonna throw to a tight end. There's a big one here that you have not talked about on the Detroit Lions and why this is a huge loss to that team. CJ.
Yeah.
CJ
Gardner.
Yep, CJ Gardner Johnson. CJ GJ. That torn pec. I mean, he came back in. He finished the game last week. That is a huge loss.
He's out.
He's out for the season. That's a huge loss to that secondary. He kind of
held them together.
He kind of brought that swagger to that team, and that is a massive loss.
Yep.
I mean, you have Amon-Ra dealing with turf toe right now. He could go out there and hurt that. David Montgomery's out. I mean, they already lost.
Decker's out.
Decker's out. They had to move Penei Sewell over. So all this, what I'm saying, is just leading into why Atlanta, it's almost a must-win. Like, you have a team like this, I know it's the NFL, but they're kind of on the ropes, they're kind of banged up.
Yep.
You got to go out there, you're fully healthy, and go win a game.
You got to start 3-0.
Yeah, you have to.
We're in a competitive division. Saints and Bucks, both 2-0.
I'm going to go Atlanta, just based off the injuries. And
close game.
If Amon-Ra was good to go,
I might
take Detroit, but
even him a little banged up.
That turf toe, I mean, that's all your explosion and everything, and that's a huge loss for them. Even though Sam Laporta, I feel like, is kind of becoming that go-to a little bit for Jared Goff, vice versa, Amon-Ra.
I don't know.
I'm going Atlanta.
Even Amon-Ra's healthy, bro. I see AJ Terrell seatbelt all week, bro. AJ Terrell's having a big year so far.
That's George Kittle's. George Kittle's thing.
Last night you broke it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I love George Kittle.
I like that. George Kittle's a guy.
He's funny. 49ers are good.
Oh, they're the best team in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Like, well-around roster.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude,
speaking of that division, the Rams are surprising me this year.
Yes.
They're surprising this year.
Yeah.
They're not as bad as I expected.
No, Stafford's throwing to don't matter.
Puka,
Nakua.
Tutu
Atwell.
Yep. Don't matter
what their names are.
Kyron Williams doing good too.
Yeah, and they just let Cam Akers go. Sean McVay hates that man, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
Or any running back. I mean, honestly,
Todd Gurley left, he said, "See ya."
Yeah.
Yeah,
good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. They got a big Monday night game we got to talk about still.
Yep.
But another big game here. Both these teams are not really proven.
They're competitive
yet.
though.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Saints versus the Packers.
At Lambeau.
First home game for old Jordan Love being the guy now. Saints defense is great.
It is.
I mean, Derek Carr has not been producing touchdowns really though.
No.
That is my one worry that we have right now. And I'm going Green Bay. I mean, they got Aaron Jones coming back. They got Christian Watson coming back.
Who's Jair going to guard though, Olave or Thomas?
Olave.
You think so?
Yeah, he's a deep threat.
That's true.
He's a deep threat. They'll put Jer on him.
The Russell Douglas is good, too. Packers' defense is slept on.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, Quay Walker, linebacker, dog.
It's going to be a low-scoring game.
Yeah, I would say
17-14.
I would say 21-24. Okay. I mean that's not bad for the NFL. I mean, the Saints defense will kind of keep them in the game for sure. I just need to see more of a Derek Carr. I mean he threw for 300 the first game against the Titans. They scored 1 touchdown the whole game. I mean, Rashid Shaheed. I mean, that name is just cool to say. But he's a burner, bro.
No, he is.
He's quick.
He wears 22.
Yeah, he's quick. He don't care. I like that guy. He's good.
I want to take the Packers this game just because
the
Lambeau
spread
Field
was 1 point. So it's
Lambeau Field's a hostile environment.
Yeah. First home game.
I think Jordan Love's proved more than Derek Carr has this year.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take Jordan Love. Packers going to bounce back after a terrible fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
They're at home. Aaron Jones is back. First home game.
Yep.
First home game.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Watson's back. That's huge for Jordan Love. Huge.
Yep. Jaden Reed's been doing good, but he ain't Christian Watson.
I'm going to take the Packers.
Yep. I'm going to also.
Yeah.
Got a division game. You got the Texans versus the Jags.
C.J. Stroud.
He's been balling. Like, already a 300-yard passing game.
Jags looked terrible on offense last week.
Yeah, it was not good.
And the Chiefs defense looked good this year.
They're saying they're top 5 defense right now.
They're looking good.
I mean, them rookies stepping up.
For sure. But T-Law at home.
Yep.
Gonna bounce back. I think it'll be a competitive game.
I do too.
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. But I'll take the Jags by 10 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Jags beat the Colts week 1 by 10. And then
I think it was 11, 31-20.
Yeah, and then the Texans just got boat roped by the Colts. So those are all division games. The Jags, oh, no, my bad. All those division teams have all played each other now. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, CJ been balling. Tank Dell, I think, is definitely his favorite target.
Fantasy guy. He's on the waiver wire.
Go pick him up.
Pick him up.
He's probably available in most of your leagues.
For sure.
I'm going Jags. T-Law will be ready.
Yep.
ETN's been balling too. I think he's gonna play. I know he was questionable. I'm pretty positive he's playing. The defense looks good. Doug Peterson. I mean, they held the Chiefs to 17 points.
Yep.
So they'll be ready. Definitely Jags at home.
Evan Ingram's gonna have a big game.
I think he's due.
I think he did good last week.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna have like a touchdown or 2.
Gotcha. It's a big game here. Both these teams are 0-2. Both got a bunch of talent on their team. You got Chargers going up to the Twin Cities and Minneapolis, Minnesota Vikings.
Taking the Vikes, man. I mean, Minneapolis, Gold Chance going to be popping.
Oh, yeah.
U.S. Bank Stadium, right?
Yeah, at the bank.
Yep. So, I mean, I'm taking the Vikings due to the fact that Kirk Cousins has been playing flawless.
Oh, he's balling.
They should have beat the Eagles if J.J. don't fumble out the back of the end zone.
Or, I mean, if they don't turn the ball over 4 fucking times.
They fumble 6 times a game. So, if they limit their turnovers, I got the Vikings. I think Jay Herbo.
He hasn't even turned the ball over, and they've lost all their games.
He's a damn good quarterback, but he can't win.
No, he's Phillip Rivers.
He's Phillip Rivers Jr. the third. So I'm taking the Vikings in this one. I don't want to say the Vikings because they're a hard team to bet on. Mm-hmm. They're a hard team to watch. Mm-hmm. But they're going to get it done this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going the Vikings also. Kirk Cousins playing super good.
Yeah.
I think Cam Akers going to come in and take over that backfield. He was with Kevin O'Connell when Kevin O'Connell was the offensive coordinator on the Rams.
Yep.
So I think that's a big reason why he went out and got him. Alexander Madison is kind of shit to bed. He's looked horrible.
Yes.
Cam Akers is going to change that offense.
I agree.
I think Cam Akers, that trade, we're going to look back at that, and that's going to literally change the Viking season. The defense has not been bad, but Flo really ain't working with the best people out there, the best talent.
Better than expected, in my opinion.
Yes, 100%.
They did good versus the Eagles.
Yes, they did. I mean, he got turnover, and they turned the ball over next play.
Yeah, exactly.
So he can't be doing all that. Vikings are winning this game. I think the fans are going to be ready, and the Chargers need to fire Brian Staley.
Yeah, they need to get him gone.
He's the
problem.
Yeah, he needs to leave.
It's not Herbo's fault. It's Staley's problem.
I mean, they're losing these games.
Eckler's out. Eckler's out. It's a big loss.
They're losing these games on the defense, and you were supposed to be a defensive guru, but that year that he was on the Rams defensive coordinator, the Rams defense
sucked.
ranked 16. So
not sucked, but middle of the pack.
That's middle of the pack. I mean, that should not have got him a head coaching job in one thing. And yeah, he's all mad about the reporters bringing up the 27-0 comeback against the Jags. Bro, you should have got fired then.
Yeah, I agree. He should have been gone.
So,
see ya.
I mean, you're running man coverage against Tyreek Hill the whole game.
You let Tyreek have 215 on you or something like that?
Yeah.
That's an issue.
Yes, week 1.
Once he gets 100, you're like, all right.
And then, they lose another close game to the Titans last week. So
Titans aren't the greatest team in the league either.
So if they lose this game, Brandon Staley needs to be fired. I'm sorry. He needs to be gone. I'm sorry. Let Kellen Moore take it over.
Don't even be sorry. He needs to get out of there.
He needs to be gone.
He should have been gone last season after that comeback.
Yep. And Kellen Moore will become the head coach next year. The offense is doing good. I mean, Keenan Allen, he's been doing good.
That was your fantasy shit the bed guy. And
yeah,
he's been doing good.
He's been doing the guy. I had higher hopes for Quentin Johnson. But he can't even see the field, and Keenan Allen's doing what he's doing.
Yep.
I mean, let's be real. Your fantasy guy was Mike Evans, and that guy's going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going dumb.
Yeah, so... But yeah.
But Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, good for him.
He's looking good.
Yeah. So, I'm going Vikes, too. I think... No, I don't think. I'm positive on this. Anytime touchdown scorer, Justin Jefferson is hitting the gritty this week.
Yeah, he's...
Twice.
Twice?
Not just once. That man's hitting it twice. Doubling down. Twice.
Jed is hitting the gritty. I'm going to be getting videos of Jacob and across his living room.
Jed is hitting the gritty.
Yeah, for sure.
We got...
Panthers at Seahawks.
Yep.
Panthers don't look that bad, but Bryce Young looks awful.
He's out.
Yep,
ankle. Andy Dalton.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker going to run all over that defense.
Defense played good last week.
It doesn't matter. They couldn't stop the run.
The Saints, though.
They couldn't stop the run versus Bijan and Tyler Algier.
Yep.
They couldn't stop the run for 2 weeks.
And
Kenneth Walker, over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. You got him in fantasy. Play him.
Shaq Thompson broke his leg. Their best defensive player for the Panthers. So
Brian Burns, their best defensive player.
They're both good. But yes, Brian Burns is really, really, really good. J.C. Horn is also out.
Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, huge week.
It's like one of those things where I was more confident picking Seattle against Bryce Young because he's a rookie and he's still seeing everything.
Don't matter.
But
defense can't stop a cold.
Yep. Sorry, the Red Rifle is not going to be doing nothing out there.
No, he's not.
Seattle lost their home opener to the Rams.
Bobby Wagner's back.
I think that 12th man's going to be rocking this week. Seattle.
Yep.
We got another one here.
Cowboys Cards.
Got the Cowboys coming to Arizona.
Cowboys by 30.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The Cardinals play tough, but they don't have the best talent. So when that end of the third, fourth quarter kind of rolls around, a lot of those close games they're going to have are not going to be close. I mean, they had a close game with Washington, blew it away. They had a close game with the Giants.
Pissed to bed.
Blew it away. So even though Dallas loses Trayvon Diggs, they still got that lion out there. The man who gets a sack and he goes 20 yards in like 2 seconds crawling, Micah Parsons. That guy might win Defensive Player of the Year.
Will win Defensive Player of the Year. Mark my words.
It's tough. There's another guy I want to talk
TJ Watt?
about. Yes, that guy is another guy that we got to talk about.
Cowboys
win this week. Yeah.
Cardinals need to keep losing. Well,
I mean, let's look at it right now.
Texans need to keep losing. Cardinals need to keep losing.
Those will both be 0-3 teams if they both lose. I mean, you can really pair up that Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison connection, which I would love to see.
I'd be going to some games.
Oh, I would love to see that if that comes here. So, next game, not looking good for one of these teams.
Bears versus Chiefs.
Yeah, not looking good for the Bears right now. I mean, you got the defensive coordinator's house getting raided by the FBI. You have the media taking context out of Justin Fields, saying he's blaming the coaching. Not what he said. That's not how it was said. He was saying he's playing robotic.
Bro, what do you mean? They ran the screen pass
3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. In a row. I've never seen that in the NFL.
Justin Fields, he just doesn't look confident. I mean, he had that seam pass for a touchdown.
Yes.
If you've watched the QB School on YouTube, broke down the whole game, kind of yelled that Justin Fields was being sloppy with his drop back, which was completely understandable. He's not just dropping back, hitching up, throwing where he needs to be.
Yep.
But, bro.
I did like what he said, though.
Did you hear Levante David told DJ Moore? Yeah. He said they're not using you right, and he said, tell me about it.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good.
Not good in Chicago right now. It's not good at all. And you know what? I like that Justin Fields said, I just need to go out there and play ball.
He does.
100%.
He needs to run the damn ball.
It just sucks that you're playing the Chiefs this week. So
I think it'll be closer than people think.
I do too. I think they got a lot to prove. But, I mean,
Chiefs.
You got your defense coordinator getting his house raided. You got your quarterback blaming the coaches. And then you got $100,000 worth of equipment stolen from your stadium. Not looking good in Chicago right now.
Not at all.
Especially, I mean, what if they keep losing games? Get Caleb Williams.
They won't be worse than the
no, and you know their left tackle's out now. IR.
They need to quit blaming.
The left guard is on IR.
Need to quit blaming Justin Fields. Need to quit blaming him.
Yeah, the offensive line sucks.
If they end up trading him, letting him go somewhere, he'll flourish somewhere else.
Yeah. They're not using him where they should.
They need to bring
I would
Ryan
be calling
Day.
Ryan. Yeah,
they need to bring Ryan Day to Chicago.
Yes, I was about to say the same thing. Hey, not just that.
Even Brian Hartline.
Call him right now and say, hey, what did you do that Justin that worked the best?
Yep.
And get him comfortable. Don't just try to make him be somebody that he's not. I'm sorry, Getsy. He's not fucking Aaron Rodgers.
He isn't.
I'm tired of people thinking the people are Aaron Rodgers. Like, Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks that we've ever seen.
No, he is. He's a generational
talent. Like, stop trying to
compare
make him be that Aaron Rodgers. Do what your
Justin
quarterback
Fields
is good at.
can flourish at.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Chiefs.
I got a little hyped up there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to defend Justin Fields, but at some point he's got to just go out there and play the way he plays.
He needs to go to the line of scrimmage. Fuck Omaha.
Yeah.
Fuck that play. Say a hut and run what he needs to run.
Agreed. Sunday night. I think this might be a little bit better game than we think.
Nah.
We got the Steelers versus the Raiders. You can pick them.
Steelers. Kenny Pickett's look bad.
Yes.
But that defense has looked good.
Yep.
I don't care that it's in Las Vegas. Raiders aren't that good.
No.
I hate to break it to you.
That means they beat the Broncos.
They beat the Broncos.
Barely.
The Broncos, terrible.
Yeah.
But Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, two good players. But at the end of the day, they're not going to be able to score points.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams will score.
You see what the Steelers fans were chanting at the game?
Yeah, do you see it?
Fire Canada.
Yeah.
Like, what is that guy doing? Like, you're making Najee Harris run east and west instead of north and south. Let him mow people down. Let him run north and south.
He might be the slowest back in the league.
Yeah.
Jaylen Warren's better.
Jaylen Warren should be the one going east and west.
Jaylen Warren is better.
Yeah, he's a good back.
Najee Harris didn't work hard enough in the NFL.
I don't know.
And it's showing. Just because you have him on your fantasy team, you don't got to defend him.
I mean, I benched him against the 49ers.
He sucks.
That's nothing.
Najee Harris is bad.
No. I don't think they're using him right.
He's terrible.
I would take him in Miami right now.
I would rather have Raheem Mostert.
No. Well, yes, I would too. But
Exactly,
I would still take him.
What team would he start on in the league? What team would Najee Harris start and produce for?
Browns.
No, I'd rather have Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I would too.
I'd rather have Jerome Ford.
Yeah, he looked good too.
Najee Harris sucks. He'll be out of the league in no time.
No, I don't think so.
I'd rather have Jonathan Ward.
You know who blew the bag? A.J. Dillon.
A.J. Dillon's better than Najee Harris.
They're like the same guy.
Dillon's better.
They're like the same guy.
Dillon's lost a step.
One was a first-round pick and one wasn't.
Najee Harris, overrated, terrible.
Well, back to what we're
Warren
saying.
Better. He's worse than them terrible towels.
No. You're hating on that man.
No, I'm just stating facts.
I'm going Steelers also. T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith are so good. Like that, like you can't double either one. Like the defense scored 14 points, offense scored 12 points.
Yeah.
And you know what? Kenny Pickett, he has not looked very good either. I mean, if he don't hit Pickens, like he wasn't even looking at Pickens on that slant route before he got hit.
Oh, he got clobbered.
I mean, but he wasn't looking there, and that was his first look the whole entire time. So, I mean, everyone wants to blame Matt Canada. Yes, the Steelers are the only team since like 2000, since Matt Canada took over, that haven't had a 400-yard total game of offense in the NFL. Not good. But I mean, your quarterback, I don't know if he's really doing everything to help you out either.
I don't know if he's the guy.
But at some point, your quarterback needs to start making plays.
No, for sure.
I mean, there was a couple questionable plays, like having Kenny Pickett run a 3rd and 2, like an option
play. That was terrible.
But I mean, if you'd have handed the ball off, they would have got a first down. So I think it's a combination of both of them. And the only reason Matt Canada is there is because that's who Big Ben wanted.
Yeah.
Big Ben's gone, so they better figure it out. If the Steelers lose this game, Matt Canada should be fired, but since the Steelers are such a well-run organization, they will not fire him.
No, I agree.
So,
Steelers. Kenny Two Gloves need to go do something, though.
Yeah, he needs to wake up.
I think they're missing Deontay Johnson more than people know.
Yeah, I agree.
But Steelers by 7.
Yeah, I'd say so. 2 Monday night games again this week, and I didn't really fucking like it last week, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Mosquito.
I got him. Damn, I
Flew away.
I caught him. Ah, fuck him.
Yeah, he's gone. Eagles, Bucks, and Rams, Bengals. I didn't like the 2 Monday night games last week.
I didn't either.
I just want to watch one. I don't want to have to go back and forth.
I liked
both
it,
games.
but I didn't like the teams that were playing.
Yeah, they were bad games. They're
divisional games.
Yeah, that's what you expect, honestly. You got the Eagles, Bucks. Both 2-0 teams.
Bucks look good.
Baker Mayfield looks better than Watson.
But I agree. But I'm taking the Eagles. Defense is good.
Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles also. The Eagles, like Jalen Hurts said, I might not be throwing for a bunch of yards, but we're winning games.
DeAndre Swift looks phenomenal.
He already took over that backfield. Kenneth Gainwell was the main guy in week 1, but not anymore. He's done for.
Yep.
Good for Swifty, though.
Yeah, he deserves it.
I mean, honestly, he was good at Georgia. He was the guy at Georgia.
He should have been the guy in Detroit.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. I mean, he was injured, but...
I like Dan Campbell, but he has some questionable decisions.
Yeah, I mean, they need to get Jahmyr Gibbs the ball.
They will this week.
They're going to have to. No, they're going to play... They're going to play, what was it, Craig Reynolds?
Yep.
They
do play him. I don't know why.
Yeah.
They're going to lose this week, though, so...
Yeah, it ain't going to matter. Maybe they'll start giving Gibbs the ball.
Rams, Bengals.
This one's hard because I don't know if Joe Burrow's playing yet.
Rams, even if he's playing.
Yeah, he's looked not good.
It'd be better for the Rams if he was playing.
Yeah.
At this point.
Because he's limping
awful.
around.
He's not 100%.
Good. No.
He should be resting.
Yes.
He should get back to 140 plays.
Yeah.
I don't think Travis Kelce was 100 last week.
No, he'll be ready to go.
This week he'll be ready. Last week, not look
Taylor
good.
Swift rubbed that knee up for him.
He's good.
He's going to be fine.
But Rams, Bengals.
Rams.
Puka Nacua, Tutu Atwell. When Kupp comes back, Tutu's the odd man out.
Or they just integrate him straight in and no one's really the odd man out.
Kupp's going to produce more out of anyone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but those guys producing isn't rushing Cooper Kupp to come back after those 4 games.
He needs to. My fantasy team's hurting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are, but it's just going to make it so where if they're still winning games, they're like, hey, sit out another week. Let's get that hammy for sure.
Hammies are nothing to play with.
Because apparently they were saying it might be like a genetic thing that's kind of messed up with it. So I don't know.
Hammies are nothing to play with. You get that thing 100%, even if you have to sit out 8 games.
Okay, right now, since we went through the whole slate right now, best team in the AFC.
Best team in the AFC?
Yep.
AFC don't look that good.
No, the
it
NFC
really
looks
doesn't.
better than that. I mean, think the NFC, you have Saints 2-0. You have the Falcons 2-0. You have the Bucks 2-0. You have the Cowboys 2-0. You have the Eagles 2-0. You have Washington 2-0. You have six teams right there in the NFC, all 2-0.
Best team in the AFC I got right now?
Yep.
Dolphins.
Oh, I'm happy you said that because that is exactly why I have. Because, I mean, the defense looks great, and then the offense is done.
I want to say Kansas City, but with Patrick Mahomes throwing to nobodies, it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard to pick them.
They're not nobodies. They're NFL athletes.
Yes.
But it's not. Hey, bold take.
It's not Tyreek Hill.
Juju Smith-Schuster was good in that offense.
Yeah, he was.
He was undervalued leaving.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have let him leave.
No, because they wouldn't have had to pay him that much either.
Shouldn't have let him leave. They're missing him this year.
Best team in the NFC.
Cowboys.
Over 49ers?
Oh. I don't know. The Cowboys.
The one.
Okay, before they lose Trayvon Diggs.
Cowboys.
Now that they lose him.
49ers.
I agree.
Yep. That's exactly what I was about to say, too.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh, man.
I feel bad. This
You
got
know
paid.
what? You know what? Yeah, he did get paid. But why are you running one-on-ones?
You got to, bro.
No, it's not fucking training camp. There's no reason on a Thursday.
You got to run one-on-one.
2 days before you leave for a game, you're running one-on-ones. No,
Do it in college.
that's different.
It's the same shit.
These guys are in the NFL about to go play for a bag. No, terrible.
I've seen a lot of people get hurt in
Yeah,
one-on-ones.
yeah. I'm sorry, but maybe your 4-string corner should go out there trying to get some more work and run on one-on-ones. Trayvon Diggs has nothing to prove running one-on-ones.
But you got to think about it this way. Was CeeDee Lamb out there running one-on-ones too?
I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe it was him that was running the route.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it wasn't Brandon Cooks. I think he was hurt.
It's some... I mean,
Regardless,
I understand it,
that's a terrible loss.
but at the same time, terrible loss.
I mean, training camp, I get
Bro,
it.
you could get hurt anyway in
Yeah,
practice.
yeah,
it's
that's
not
true.
just one-on-ones.
Yeah.
You could get hurt running to get some water.
Did you see the last, 5 injuries on Monday Night Football?
Yes, bro, terrible. I'm praying for everyone on the Eagles, Bucks, Rams, and Bengals.
Yes, I don't need no more injuries on Monday Night
Hamlin.
Football. It was Damar Hamlin, Aaron Rodgers,
Nick Chubb,
and Shaq Thompson.
Yep.
All Monday Night Football.
Praying for these Monday night games.
Yes.
Because they might be cursed. They might just cancel Monday Night Football.
They need to cancel Thursday Night Football. That's the worst one.
They need to move it to Friday.
Yes.
They need to give them one more day. Because playing after 4 days is tough, man.
Imagine being a lineman. Contact every single play.
Why do you think Christian McCaffrey didn't get as many touches last night?
Yeah, they weren't going to get that guy banged up even more.
There's no reason to.
No.
I mean, but look, the week before he plays every snap, Elijah Mitchell gets no carries.
The Thursday night game, he gets carries?
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's understandable.
Oh, yeah. Your body can only take so much. But yeah, big week this week in football. I mean, I'm more excited for the NFL, but I'll be also excited if the Dolphins and the Falcons both go 3-0.
I hope so. I mean, as a Falcons fan, even 1-0 is great for us.
Oh, dude, I'm with you, man. I'm with you there.
But I think it's going to come down to, in the division of the NFC South, it will come down to, can Desmond Ridder outperform a Derek Carr?
And Baker.
I'm not worried about Baker. Baker will shit the bed eventually.
I don't know. He's that walk-on chip on his shoulder mentality type guy, though.
I don't like Baker Mayfield ever since he fucked in the middle of the Ohio State logo.
Oh, yeah, planted the flag.
Don't like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. But that's big pod. A lot to hop on. Me and Levi might do one Monday to kind of recap everything, depending on what's going on, or we'll just be back again